Welcome, Glendale Bears. My name is Mrs. Starcevic. I'm the teacher librarian, and this video will take you through an introduction to your iPad and also give you some tips for caring for your iPad. Each of you will receive an iPad in a bag like this, and in the bag you will find your iPad in a cover, and you will also find a charger and a block, or a cord and a block. We ask that you keep these things at home and that you charge your iPad overnight so that you do not have to bring this to class, as often they can be lost, and we do not have extras to give to you. This year, if you are a new grade 9 student, you will get an iPad that has a cover like this one. If you are a student who is in grade 10, 11, or 12, you will get an iPad that has a hard cover with a separate lid. This iPad has a magnetic top to it, so when you close it, it's secure. It also has a section for a stylus or an Apple Pen if you do have one. We do not provide you with one. And you will also find that we have written your name, your username, your password, and your passcode on either a sticky or on the plastic protective covering that is on this one. Some of them had the plastic protecting covering cover removed, so that is why you may have a sticky instead. This iPad cover can fold just like this. There are two little sections here where it fits into, and then you want to make sure that the magnetic part is stuck on here for added support, and that this way you can hold the iPad up and it'll allow you to be able to see videos or view your iPad like this. The other thing that it allows you to do is that you can flip it over like this, and this will allow you to type on your iPad freely. We always ask that your iPad cover is on your iPad when you're traveling or you're moving around, so that it is protected. So once you open your iPad up, you'll see that the screen turns on automatically, and at the bottom you should find your name, because we've already entered everyone's name into the iPads this year, and we have given you your passcodes. So you're going to look on the back for your passcode, and you will type it in after you touch the home button. So I'm going to just move the screen off of the video so that the student is protected. So once you've put in the passcode, you can see that many of the apps have already shown up on this iPad that are associated with our school board, but there are many more that in another video I will show you how to download. It is important to find the Settings app, and once you're in Settings, you should be able to get to General and a software update. As you can see, we are due for a software update at this time. Now, I'm not going to do that at this moment because it may take 15 minutes or so. And I suggest that you do not do this at school, but that you do it at home when you're taking a break, so that we also don't stall the Wi-Fi in the school. It is very, very important that whenever the iPad asks you to do an update, that you do so, because the iPad can lock you out if you are refusing to update it. One other app that I'd like to point out in this introductory video is one that is called the Hub. This is not the hub that we use to get into our courses, but it is the program that helps us keep this iPad up to date for you. So I suggest that you do not touch this iPad app. You can put it in a folder if you'd like to hide it away, but it is not something that you should delete or remove, because it will disable the iPad and you won't be able to use it. So make sure that you do not change your password or your passcode during this time. Passcodes cannot, if you forget your passcodes, we cannot help you with them remotely. So if you're at home and you can't get into your iPad because you've forgotten that number, you're stuck. So make sure that you do not change it for this for the time being. Also, I suggest that if you do have a device, a phone or anything else where you can write the passcode and password and username down as for a future, I would suggest that you do so. So some people like to put it in the notes section, some people like to put it in their contacts under Glendale. You might have a secret spot for your passwords. Whatever it may be that works for you, I suggest that you write it down because you may think that you will remember it forever. But sometimes when we go on a break, a lot of students find that they can't remember their passcode any longer. So that's it for the introductory video. Stay tuned for the next video, which will go into more details about how to use your iPad.